Holly Ramsay swept into her wedding in Bath Abbey yesterday on the arm of her celebrity chef father, but keeping her lace gown concealed beneath a billowing hooded ivory cloak. If Gordon Ramsay's daughter appeared nervous as she made her way through a chaotic crowd of onlookers before she headed down the aisle to exchange vows with Olympic swimmer Adam Peaty, she had good reason. For behind the couple's lavish nuptials lay an ugly family drama which resulted in the groom's mother and nearly every member of his family excluded from the dazzling ceremony amid claims of snobbery and classism. Sitting at home more than 130 miles away in Staffordshire, Adam's broken-hearted mother Caroline was said to be beside herself with grief at missing what should have been one of the happiest days of her life. Speaking from the council house where Adam grew up, the 59-year-old told the Mail on Sunday, "I'm not going to be hurt like this again." She had told yesterday's Daily Mail that she felt as if Holly and Adam have cut my heart out. This newspaper can also reveal that, moments after he married Holly, Adam Peaty was sent a devastating text message by his Aunt Louise, who was also not invited to the wedding. In it, she wrote, "I hope you never suffer the depth of pain you have put your mother through, and despite it all, she loves you still. Shame on you both. Shame. Remember on this, your happiest day, and on each anniversary of your happiest day, that you hurt your mom so deeply her soul screams." The roots of this terrible family conflict go back to September 2024, when Adam and Holly snubbed wider members of the Peaty family by not inviting them to their engagement party. Caroline, who spent years ferrying her son to early morning training sessions, was also not invited to Holly's glamorous hen-do at Soho Farmhouse in the Cotswolds last month, even though the bride's mother, Tana Ramsay, and friends, including Victoria Beckham, were at the extravagant bash. Despite everything, Caroline sent a card and gift to her newlywed son for his 31st birthday today. Meanwhile, Adam's 73-year-old great-aunt Janet, who was also left out of yesterday's wedding, told the Mail on Sunday, "I just feel so sorry for Caroline. I can't believe he's done this to his mother, who's done so much for him from an early age. To be treated like this is not kind." Despite being shunned, devastated Caroline had threatened to turn up at the wedding anyway, and if barred from entering the Abbey, stand outside and watch from the street. She said yesterday that she changed her mind after her husband Mark convinced her it would be too upsetting to go along. Had she defied her son's ban, she would have found herself face to face with 5 security guards placed in front of the Abbey's ancient and elaborately carved wooden doors, which were framed by decorative columns of white roses and hydrangeas. The Ramsay family splashed out thousands on the venue, where weddings normally cost around £2,500 block, booking it for the day to ensure the service took place in absolute secrecy. Having found fame and fortune for his foul-mouthed antics in the kitchen, Gordon Ramsay was on his best behavior as he helped his 25-year-old daughter from a Black Rolls Royce, which drew up outside the Gothic Abbey at about 12:30 p.m. He was seen whispering in her ear before kissing her cheek while an attendant straightened her crumpled outfit. Buffeted by an icy wind, the pair were mobbed by well-wishers shouting Merry Christmas as they passed. Waiting inside for a first glimpse of the bride was a celebrity-studded congregation, including Sir David and Victoria Beckham, who were no strangers to family feuds themselves. Their sons Romeo and Cruz and daughter Harper, who were close friends of the Ramsays, were also there, but not estranged son Brooklyn. Marcus Waring from MasterChef, the professionals, and his wife Jane were also there. The ensuing ceremony, one guest later told the Mail on Sunday, was beautiful and very emotional. Like Adam, who is a devout Christian, Holly was determined that they would exchange vows in a religious service. Peaty's son George, from a previous relationship, was said to have played a pivotal role in the ceremony. The 3 bridesmaids were Holly's older sister Megan, 27, younger sister Tilly, 24, and Adam's sister Bethany, the only member of his family to be invited to the event, as well as to the hen party. Other relatives said Bethany had been included as one of the bride's attendants because she fits in with the Ramsays' glamorous world. In what was seen by some as a display of defiance against her family, Bethany linked arms with Holly's eldest sister as they entered the Abbey, carrying white arum lilies. The bridesmaids wore red, flowing dresses designed by Victoria Beckham. The former Spice Girl also wore one of her own frocks, a 1,290-pound teal number, and the dark green silk dress worn by the bride's mother. 51-year-old Tana was also from Lady Beckham's label. Peaty, meanwhile, slicked back his hair and wore the same dinner suit as his new father-in-law. There was no word, however, on the designer behind Holly's romantic floral, patterned lace dress, which was kept under wraps until the influencer was inside the Abbey, away from prying cameras. Other than the glaring absence of Peaty's family, the bride and groom were declared man and wife without any drama. The newlyweds left church at around 1:30 p.m. to a joyful peal from the Abbey bells and were driven away to their reception at Kin House, a Georgian manor house 17 miles away, near Chippenham. There, guests were served a wedding banquet which featured prawn cocktail, beef Wellington and pan, roasted halibut followed by a tart tatin. A tradition wedding cake was served at 8 p.m. A source said, "Holly and Adam have been meticulous in their planning, and it's come together perfectly. They couldn't wait to share everything with their guests." While the ceremony and reception were conducted in the utmost secrecy, it's likely they will feature in an upcoming Netflix documentary series about life in the Ramsay family. It's airing, expected early next year. May well be the first proper glimpse Caroline Peaty will get of her own son's wedding. For the time being, mother and son remain tragically at loggerheads, unable to mend their differences and patch up their formerly close relationship. This is one story in search of a happy ending. Please like and subscribe for more news.